Hi, Pisces, and welcome to your June 2023 reading. We're going to go ahead and get started. This is my first YouTube video. So, I'm going to start with you guys because I've been doing tarot for about 14 years now. Really my first time on YouTube, but I've been doing tarot for about 14 years now, and you guys are pretty much easy to read because you guys have very fluid energies, and you're not afraid of being vulnerable, and you're also okay with expanding your boundaries, and you're not too yes, basically you're okay with expanding your boundaries, and because of that I am kind of able to tap into that a little bit more. um, the funny thing is that Pisces is how everyone should be. That's what I believe for real. Pisces is how everyone should be because you guys are boundless. And as humans, we should be fluid. We should be loving the same way that love is fluid. And we should be okay with being boundless. But I just got this energy. But it's kind of, hard nowadays to kind of be boundless with the crazies out there. So, but you guys are the way people should be. You guys are a perfect example of humans, of what humans would be if it were almost perfect society. Okay, let's go ahead and do a reading for the month of June for you guys. Okay, Pisces, June 2023. Let's see what's going on with your people, but I don't know what's cooking. They say I gotta learn, but nobody gonna teach me. They can't understand. How can they reach me? I guess they can't. I guess they won't. I guess they front. That's how I know I gotta look for. He's been the most alive, living in the gangster's paradise. That's okay. I don't know. Minute after minute, hour after hour. Okay. What's going on in the kitchen? But I don't know what's cooking. They say I gotta learn, but nobody wanna teach me. I don't understand. How can they reach me? I guess they can't. I guess they won't. I guess they front. For some of y'all, that resonates. All right, some of y'all are getting out of a situation for somebody who could be a boss, somebody who is of authority. Okay, left you heartbroken. Okay, for some of you it could be because you wanted to learn. Okay, could have merely been I can understand. How can they reach me? Okay, some of y'all just merely wanted to learn, and almost like you're wanting to learn triggered somebody. Okay, put you in a place of almost like maybe what's the word? Put you in a place of being talked about. All right, I see. It's the same. Jim, what's going on for you? That song stuck in my head. He's spending most our lives living in the gangster's paradise. All right. All right. King of Swords. That's that person I was telling you about. Could be a teacher, could be a lawyer, could be a boss. It's a professional. Somebody who has practiced at a task and has mastered it. And people go to this person for their professionalism or for the knowledge that they know. All right. Okay, so I'm getting things were moving slow. Okay, things could have just started picking up. Okay. I'm getting abrasiveness. Somebody's abrasive in the way they behave, in the way they talk, in the way they communicate. Okay. But I'm also getting passion. Somebody's passionate. They spend their time on what they do. So they're really, really passionate. Okay. All right. All right. I'm getting a slow moving energy. Okay. For this month, but I'm also getting a fast moving energy. Okay. The reason I'm also getting a fast moving energy is because you're working hard, you're working overtime, you're looking over your work, you're making sure it's clean, you're making sure it's right. All right. You're making sure it has no mistakes. Quantity over quality, no, no. Quality over quantity. So you're holding on to more. Okay. Even though other people may be moving faster, they're losing because their quality isn't good. You're more worried about your quality and not your quantity. And because of that, at the end of the day, you have more quantity because others are losing quantity because their quality is bad. Okay. So even though things might seem like they're moving slow, your focus is quality. Okay. And I'm getting that somebody's going to reach out to you. All right. And then the way he's looking back, I'm almost getting that this is somebody's reaching out to you. This is a situation that you're done with. Okay. But they're still looking back. They're looking back at it thinking, should I reach out? Hmm. Okay. And this is this fella's or this lady's energy. They're wanting to know, should they take action? Should they reach out? Because they're noticing that you're a quality person. They see that you spend time on quality, that that's what you're about. They thought you weren't doing what you were supposed to do. They thought you were moving slow. They thought you were not really in it. But that I'm getting that somebody had the opportunity to take a closer look at what you were in it for, and what you were here for, and what you were doing. And then upon looking closer, they realized that, man, is this me? Was it me? Am I controlling? Was I not patient enough? So now they're asking themselves questions. And it could also be it could be a Scorpio, all right, but it could be a Leo, okay. But this person is looking like, man, was I not patient enough? Was I too controlling? Did I come off as controlling? Was I trying to shut the person up? Was I trying to shut her up? Was I trying to shut them up? I'm getting that this person has painted their own picture of what they thought the situation was and what the situation is. Okay, and unfortunately, this person, I'm getting they painted a bad picture. The picture that they painted for who they thought you to be was not the picture of who you were, and still not the picture. So it's not the picture of who you are. All right, so don't allow this person to make you feel like because this situation occurred, that's who you are, because that's the picture that they painted. It was them who was unbalanced. Okay, they didn't understand that there are people who worry about quality. There are still quality people that exist. Now they're trying to figure out how they want to go about this. They're not sure how they want to go about this. But I'm getting the energy of somebody having to take action. Okay, at the place that it is right now, somebody has to take action because again, we're getting the card where it looks like it's a situation where somebody's looking back on something. It's like looking back at the past. Okay, not really the past. It's like the past future. No, well, it kind of does feel like the past future because it's not done. It's not incomplete. It's still something is still going to transpire from it, but it's I'd say maybe it could be between one or maybe zero, may have not even happened yet. So it could be between 0 to 25 days of this thing occurred, which leads to the present, to where we are right now, today. Okay. Yeah, because this person, they're now asking themselves questions. They're now questioning themselves. They're questioning their patience. They're questioning their previous relationships. Like, man, am I controlling? They're thinking about what people have told them in the past about themselves, and now they're trying to see if it if it's true. Does this really is this really true? Does this really apply to me? They're really in their headspace, okay? But I'm getting that even though they're in their headspace, they're trying to also think about their monetary space because again, this person is in a place of power. So they have to keep up their work while still trying to evaluate themselves. So they're really evaluating themselves. And I'm not even going to call it a dark night of the soul. I'm not even going to call it that because it's not even that deep. Because to be honest, this person might not even care if it didn't affect them. They're worried about how what effect. Well, I'm getting that they had kind of. I don't see any cups cards here, but I do have get that they kind of had some type of emotional place for you in their heart. But this is not that this person's energy. They're not going to go through a dark night of the soul and then use it to transition their entire life. Like it's not that deep for them, but it's that deep for them because it was you. Oh, we do have a cup. Well, we don't have temperance is not a cup card. It's an air energy, but there are cups on here. So yeah. So I mean, that person is not. They're thinking with their mind. Like the cups are there, but it's because it's you. Okay. I'm getting some type of jealousy was involved or somebody feeling left out. Let's get some more clarity. Some more cards. What is going on? June. All right, Pisces, June. What is going on? Hmm. Yeah, somebody is heartbroken. I'm not getting that this is you, but somebody is heartbroken. I'm getting that this is you. It's the cards that fell out. You are having a new beginning, but you are personally focused on your stability because it's almost like one thing ended and another thing started. For some of you guys, one thing ended, this person reached out, okay, and something else started with this person, the same person that reached out to provide a form of a stability. But I'm getting that that's a backstory for just a few of y'all, maybe 10, 12% of you. All right. I'm getting for you, for the majority of you, whatever happened that ended, okay, led to a new beginning, okay, which right almost immediately after, something else came into your life that you're celebrating. Something else came into your life that brought you stability. Hmm. This person is afraid that you're going to move on and go to a more stable place because I see them looking at the world card like they're either trying to reach out to you before this happens. For those of you who this person in question is actually going to use their heart and reach out. They're worrying if you're going to move on to a different situation before they can reach out to you because they're looking at it. They're like, man, I wonder if she's started something new. I wonder if he started something new and developing stability. Mm, interesting. Let's get some more cards. These cards have already talked. They've spoke. Let's see if they have anything else to say. Please clarify the Page of Swords. Please clarify the King of Swords. Let's get more about. Oh, you want to talk? You got something to say? Uh, this King of Swords energy. They're now on their own. They didn't realize at first that you put them in a place of not feeling lonely and abandoned. But now, I'll see that. They didn't realize at first that you put them in a place of not feeling lonely and abandoned. But now they're feeling bullied. They're feeling lonely. They're feeling abandoned. And they now see that the people who are around them are wolves and vultures. I'm getting that this situation has a lot to do with hearsay. Because you see this bird here? This bird with that little dolly. I'm sorry. Wait, why did my focus go to that doll? Why did my focus go to that doll? Oh, I see why. See, this bird here was you with this person. You put them in a place of feeling like they can ignore all this that was going on and they can focus on their rose. They could put on their rose colored glasses for once. This was them without you. They were holding on to everything that they got, almost in a state of anxiety. And here you come. You make them forget about everything. You turn the night to day. You put a smile on their face. The people here in this background are the people who are talking and running their mouth. There was some type of hearsay, rumors going on at the back that were untrue. This person didn't acknowledge the importance of your existence until you were no longer around. But now they're back in this place. They're back in this place. Let's draw another card and see. Get clarity. Tell us a little bit more about where they are now, the place that they're in now. Tell us a little bit more about the place that they're in now. We have the Page of Wands. This person used to have so much up and go when you were there, when you were around. They had up and go. They were ready to go, ready to move, ready to work, celebrating coming to work each day, wanting to go home late. But now you have these people who are in the back with their hearsay, covering up those wands, covering up the wanting to be productive, almost engulfing it to where this person couldn't have any piece of it. And now they are realizing the error in their ways. And this is why they're also understanding that it's quality over quantity. Doesn't matter if you have 9 people there who have your back. If they really don't have your back, then the one is better than 9. But I'm getting an energy of sacrifice. They were willing to let go of you, let you go. sacrificed the one for the nine, and the nine was just ugh, yuck. All right, and then I'm getting again. This goes to back and forth communication. Again, some of you they are planning on reaching out to you. Some of you they plan to travel to see you. Let's get the World card. Let's see what the new beginning for June will bring. Okay. So the new beginning for June brings, we have the Page of Coins. There goes you again. Quality over quantity. Taking your time. Okay. I show that some of you guys are starting something new. Okay. And this thing that you're starting new, you feel like I'm in control. I call the shots. Okay. You don't feel like you're being overpowered or you're being engulfed. Okay. Some of you are starting training. Okay. Some of you are starting a business, but I'm getting more starting of a job, a training class starting soon. It may be at a distance away, but it will definitely start either towards the end of June or the beginning of July, maybe the first week and a half of July. Okay. Some of you guys are very excited about learning something new, and you're excited about going into something where you're in control of yourself, because this situation that you're currently in, or you were in, for those of you who've already experienced it, since it's mid-June or it's nearing into mid-June, you felt like you were being controlled. You felt like you were just people just wanted you to shut up. They just put their foot on your neck. But this new beginning is going to be the opposite of that. It's almost going to be kind of like everything that you've dreamed of, and along with it is going to be stability. Okay. No doubt and stability. Oh, there we go. All right. Please clarify. 3, 4 of wands. Please clarify the 4 of wands. All right. All right. You were patient for what's coming up next. You were patient. Okay. All right. You were able to get over the heartbreak. Okay. You were using your intuition. You almost saw it coming. See that? You saw it coming. You saw the heartbreak coming. All right. So it really didn't kind of hit you as a surprise. Okay. And I mean, your tuition is like top notch, like on point this month. So it's something that you saw coming. You were very patient through this. Okay. You it's almost like you had to balance an almost impossible situation, but you were able to do it. You were able to do this balancing act, to perform this balancing act while checking. It's when I say balancing act, it's almost like this person here, they're almost they're so emo, all right, but they're mentally emo. They're not in their heart. They just overthink. But you were able to kind of test their temperature and know when to. But it's like no one else could really do that. Okay, you were able to use your intuition and test their temperature. And what this is saying, it's saying that this is actually a part of your gifts. And it's something that's going to help you move forward in this successful situation that you're coming into. Okay, your ability to check the temperature of people, things before moving forward. They say I got to learn, but nobody want to teach me. I can't understand. How can they reach me? I guess they can't. I guess they won't. I guess they front. That's how I know my life is out of luck for keep spending most our lives living in a gangster's paradise. All right, you almost feel like every situation you go into turns into a fight, turns into a battle, turns into focus on you, focus on Pisces. It's almost like this is a world that you're engulfed in, to where you've learned to test temperatures. I mean, it's just something you picked up. I mean, over the years, I mean, you took what you learned about people, and now you can test the temperature of the people. And you know when you know, I'm not going to put it this. This is not the best way to put it because you guys don't use it for this, but you know how to test people's temperatures. Okay, all right. You know how to tame a beast. You know how to tame a beast. And this person here was a beast trying to control situations. And when they figured out that you had the ability to tame, they're like, wait, I don't feel, I'm not who I was. Like, this is not me. Like, this is not the way that I behave. Like, who came into my world and thought that they could tame me? It's almost like they woke up. All right. People talking in their ears saying, you did that? You never do nothing like that. What? What you do? Man, that ain't like you. And then this person started in their head thinking, trying, making a picture out of making a picture out of air, make creating something that doesn't even exist with the help of others. These people who really didn't have their best interest at heart. But now they know. Now they know. For you, when you were with them or when you were in the situation, it was always quality over quantity. And now they're understanding that you were quality. And not only did it show in for those who this is um, work, not only did it show in your work, the way you behave, the way you ask questions, the way you move, the way you do things, but it also appears in your not being around. Once you decided to walk away, or once they decided to release you, they're now realizing, dang, I got some low S quality people around me. Where can I find some more quality people? And it took you for them to understand that. All right, Pisces. So that's what I got for the month of June. If this resonates with you, and if it doesn't resonate with you now, check back later. Check back at the beginning of July. Watch this video again, and believe me, it's going to resonate. Okay? Like, subscribe. Love y'all.